You see her. Maybe it's at the coffee shop. Maybe it's at the gym. Maybe it's somewhere completely random. And for a split second, everything in you wants to say something. But then your brain just stops. No words, no thoughts, nothing. Just a loud silence where confidence was supposed to be. So you look away. You pretend to check your phone. You tell yourself maybe next time. And she's gone. I used to live in that moment, over and over again. And the worst part wasn't the missed opportunity, it was the conversation I had with myself afterwards. Why didn't I just say something? What's wrong with me? I'm never going to get this right. Sound familiar? Here's what nobody tells you about that freeze. It's not a confidence problem. It's not a personality problem. It's a preparation problem. Your brain froze because it went looking for the perfect thing to say and found nothing ready. So today I'm going to fix that. For good. There are 3 things I do now that completely changed how I start conversations with girls. And none of them require you to be smooth, funny, or naturally charismatic. Number 1. I stopped looking for the perfect line. This was the biggest shift. For years I thought the guys who were good with women had some secret arsenal of perfect openers. Something clever, something witty, something that made her laugh instantly and think, wow, this guy is different. So I'd spend the whole walk over trying to think of something brilliant, and by the time I got there, my brain was so full of pressure that nothing came out. Here's the truth. There is no perfect line. The guys who are actually good at this aren't reciting scripts, they're just talking. Normally. Like a human being. But the moment you stop hunting for perfect and start just speaking honestly, everything gets easier. Number 2. I use what's already in the room. This changed everything for me. Instead of trying to create something out of nothing, I just look at what's already there. What is she doing? What is she holding? What is happening around us right now? If she's reading a book, I say, okay, I have to ask, is that actually good or does it just look good? If she's at the gym staring at a machine like it personally offended her, I say that machine has that effect on everyone. If she's at a coffee shop staring at the menu like it's written in another language, I say, honestly, just get the one you always get. The menu is lying to you. See what I'm doing? I'm not performing. I'm not impressing. I'm just reacting honestly to what's already happening. It feels natural because it is natural. And here's the secret behind why this works so well. It doesn't feel like an approach. It feels like a conversation that just happened. There's no pressure on her to respond in a certain way. There's no weird pickup energy hanging in the air. It's just 2 people reacting to the same moment. And that is infinitely more attractive than any rehearsed line you could ever deliver. Number 3. I changed what I was actually trying to do. This is the deepest one. Most guys walk up to a girl with one goal: impress her, get her number, make her like me. And she feels that energy immediately. It's needy, it's pressured, and it makes her want to close off. I changed my goal entirely. My only goal now when I start a conversation is to have an interesting 30 seconds. That's it. Not get her number, not make her fall for me, not perform perfectly. Just have one interesting, genuine 30-second exchange. No agenda, no outcome, just presence. And when you remove the pressure of the outcome, something incredible happens. You relax. She relaxes. The conversation flows naturally, and suddenly you're not a guy trying to pick her up. You're just a confident, interesting person who started a real conversation. That is what makes her want to keep talking. So let me give you the full picture of how this actually plays out in real life. You see her. Your mind starts to go blank. Instead of panicking, you do one thing. You look around. You find something real. Something honest. Something already happening in the moment. And you say it out loud. Simply, without hesitation. Not because you're trying to impress her, but because you're a man who says what he observes and means what he says. You keep it light. You stay curious. You listen more than you talk. And if she's interested, the conversation will grow on its own. If she's not, that's fine too. You walked up. You said something real. You moved like a man who knows his worth. That alone puts you ahead of every guy who stood there saying nothing. Because here's the final truth I want to leave you with. The freeze you feel? Every man feels it. The difference between the men who get the girl and the men who don't isn't that one group never freezes. It's that one group learned to move anyway. You don't need perfect words, you just need the courage to say something real. So the next time you see her and your mind goes blank, take one breath, look around, find something true, and say it. That's how I do it, and it works every single time.